description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of, gosh, I wish my camera were working better, the show where I tried to show you what you could be doing with instant noodles. And today I've got one from Taiwan. It's a collaboration between Asha and Hot Ones. This is their Taiwanese Tingly pepper. Yeah. It's made in Taiwan for the US market. Okay, I am ready. I'm really curious about this one. There are 3 varieties. I do them in order of the lowest to hottest, and this one is the lowest on the hotness scale, just so you know. I did the cups previously, and while they were really tasty and good, they did not have the heat like you would expect on the show, the hot ones. So I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat. I did mukbang of all of those. I don't know that I'm going to be doing mukbang of any of these. Not because they're not going to be good, but it's very hard for me to sit there and chow down as fast as I can a pack of noodles. So, is this the deal? You do the 2 first and then dump that in? I think that might be the deal. Yeah, okay. This goes in last. And it goes with the boiling water for 4 minutes. So I am excited about this. And where is that fill line? It's not... There it is. It's not on the inside, and I wish it was, but, you know, what do? You do what they give you. It's right about there. Okay. Yes. I need a fork. I thought I had a fork. I had a fork, I just don't have it anymore. Okay, dunk. Lid over, start timer. Use the scissors, they work well. So, it is the 30th day of April 2025. Hope you're having an enjoyable time being you, or somebody else, or I don't know. But, yeah, if this is like that 88 Rising beef noodle that Asha has, and let me tell you, that stuff was off the hook. That was amazing beef noodle. I'll say right now, if I didn't have the 2025 top 10 bowls list in the can, it would be on it. And so you could, if they're still making it, it'll be on the 2026. That being said, this one says it's beef, which the other one was beef. This one also says that it is non-fried and made in Taiwan. The cup versions of these were made in Vietnam. So I am curious. I am very curious about this. I don't know if the cups are now made in Taiwan versus Vietnam. I really don't know, but we will find out. I'm hoping. Oh, I did have another fork. But, yeah, so we'll see. I'm expecting this to be pretty good. If it's not, I'll let you know. But it's Wednesday. And we had a couple days this last year of the school year where we had like such a big windstorm that the power was out. And so the kids usually get out like an hour and a half early on Wednesdays, but for the next 2 weeks they get out at like the regular time, which is like, but yeah, it's kind of weird to have. I mean, I don't know. You can't have school if the power's out. I don't understand that. I really don't get it. But that's the deal, so yeah. I can understand a snow day, but yeah, this is the thing that sucks about my technical issue as well. It's like I keep wanting to look at the back of the camera to make sure it's still recording because I have no info. I guess I could put... I don't have a mirror, though. If I could put a mirror behind there, then I could see exactly what was going on. But at present, I can't. So maybe I'll have to look at the thrift store. I just need a mirror like this big with like rubber edges so it doesn't break or anything like that. Yeah, I'd have to like place it correctly and all that to make sure it was even worthwhile. I just want the app to work again. That's what I really need. But it's strange. I've got my phone in my pocket. Well, it's usually right there. But you know. Yeah, I'll keep the utility napkin out. And it's still Wednesday. And I have to get more eggs. I have one egg. I got 2 right now that are marinated, but the picture on here shows egg, and I'm like really keen on keeping to the serving suggestion, if possible. I've had ones from Indonesia that it's just like, what is that? I don't have access to that. I wish I did, but okay. Here we go. Lid coming off. Now, I'll know right away if this is like that other one, the 88 Rising beef noodle. As soon as I stir it up and give it a whiff. I think this is going to be different. The noodle is definitely the same. Definitely the same noodle. This smells much more like a traditional what I would expect. Let's add the pepper to it. I don't know what kind of pepper this is. I hadn't read the ingredients that closely. I'll be quite honest. But here is all of it. And I think that's a good idea. You know, you can do it as hot and spicy as you want. I think that having it like no matter what, it's going to be death spicy is a turnoff to a bunch of people. So turn on the people with choice. Okay. Want that hot stuff to be very well distributed. Not that I'm afraid. I mean, I could probably just take a spoon and dump all that stuff in it and take a bite and tell you how hot it was. But okay. We have ensconced everything with that spicy sachet. And this one, though, says it's kind of mild-ish. So here we go. Ooh. I like the noodle. I like the noodle a lot. It is that same non-fried. That's excellent. And here's the broth. I wish I could see if you could see it. So the 88 Rising stuff had a little bit more of a sweetness to it. It's not bad. It's definitely... This has decent heat, and compared to the cup versions of the hot ones, this like blows them away. I almost want to say this is spicier than the one that they said was the hottest. What's interesting about this bowl range is that the hottest one is a tonkatsu, and that's interesting. I find that fascinating, don't you? Of course you do. You agree. Okay, anyways. Alright, let's get her going. Some of the veg on top there. Okay. I'll be honest, this is probably hotter than any of the other ones that they had. Wow. I gotta be honest, I don't really detect a whole lot of Szechuan pepper action going on here, even though I'm pretty sure that is the point of reference for the tingle. But I'm not totally getting that. Yeah. I guess this is another one of where I really like the noodle. I don't know so much about the broth. I think I would like it better if it weren't spicy, to be honest. Add some scallion. And let's get it off that egg. Get off of there. I don't like to have egg with that. There we go. Little sesame seed. I'm really looking forward to the other one. I think the other one's going to be where it's at for me, personally. I'm definitely going to have to do some work in post because of all the liquidy lines, but whew, yeah, if you want a spicy one, this will do it. I don't like those eggs in the middle. No. Stop. There you go. Why don't you guys come over here to the side a little? That's better. Well, anyways, yeah, I would, if you're into spicy, I would definitely give this a try. You can go to Asha Dry Noodle and find it there. They also have it on Amazon, so you can go either or and check out all the fun stuff they got. I will be, they sent me 4 different varieties. First was the 88 Rising Taiwanese beef noodle, which freaking sensational. Then this one, then there's the medium hot, which I think is a sizzling something. I can't remember what that flavor is. And the next one is a fiery tonkatsu, and that one is the one I'm really, really, really curious about. So, yeah. All right. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you scads of enjoyment with your instant noodles. Like, subscribe, it's the thing you do. And since my monitor isn't working, I have to turn you around and push the stop button. Have a good one. Bye-bye.